Changes happen a lot and it's still happening today, but as humans, the cause of climate changes have remained eliminated. And in my opinion, I believe that climate change isn't caused by humans because it's like humans don't have the ability to cause climate changes. So I will talk about two reasons why I believe that climate change isn't caused by humans. Well, firstly, I think that humans don't have the ability to cause climate changes, and these climate changes can be the changes in the weather, which means that it's sunny and it's rainy and it's windy and it's cloudy, or it's so hot and or so cold or snowy, kind of like that. People they aren't like God. They don't tell the weather that you have to rain or you have to stop raining or or the sun has to come out in the middle of the night or something like that, because humans don't have the ability to do so. They can't change the weather. All they can do is pollute the environment, and polluting the environment doesn't cause climate changes. It only causes pollution. It doesn't cause any kind of climate changes. Climate changes is the changes in the weather. Other changes in the weather, which is almost, which people can change. Only the weather can change that. So an example of climate changes can be floods or maybe storms or maybe some natural disasters like sandstorms or tornadoes or hurricanes. And you all know that those things can be caused by humans. Humans will never create a hurricane on purpose because they don't want to harm any people, except to harm their enemies or things like that. But the point is, people can't create climate change. They can't make the cloud rain or the sun comes out, or they can't make it sunny or cloudy or rainy or snowy or anything. People can't do that. Now, for my second point, I believe that climate changes, if you are saying that climate change is pollution and everything, then it still can cause humans. You see, when people pollute everything, they throw trash out onto the street, and they don't do anything with their waste, which means that it will be very, very dirty, and the air will be damp and everything. But that doesn't harm the environment because that doesn't affect the climate changes, or it doesn't have an impact on the climate changes, because climate changes is the rain and the sun and all the natural disasters that have happened, and people can't do anything to it. People might think that climate changes can be things like the air is getting polluted or things are getting polluted, but it can't happen. People can't do anything to climate change, which means that they aren't the cause of climate changes. So for example, there's an ice age which happened long ago when humans weren't even born yet, when they weren't even alive yet. And it happened long ago. Are you going to think that the ice age is caused by humans, or even when they haven't lived yet, or they haven't even exist yet? And after this ice age comes the hot time, which there are humans, and it's still happening now. But everyone says that it is too hot, and if they could change the climate or the weather, then it would be snowy and cold, not hot like this. In conclusion, I believe that climate changes aren't caused by humans because humans don't have the ability to change the weather, and climate changes doesn't mean the pollution or the environment. It just means the weather or the changes of the weather. So that's all my opinion about climate change, and thank you for listening.